Thank you for joining us on KEXP, listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at kexp.org and on the KEXP mobile apps. I'm Cheryl Waters here in the KEXP studios with MJ Lenderman. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you back, and you brought a wonderful band with you. Going to play some songs from Manning Fireworks. You ready to go?
Yes.
All right. MJ Lenderman live on KEXP.
Dude dripping off his red nose. Blue and black tire track torn through a beautiful doe. Deleted scene of Lightning McQueen, blacked out at full speed. Just a jerk who flirts with the clergy nurse till it burns. I wouldn't be in the seminary if I could be with you. If I could be with you.
You're listening to MJ Lenderman live on KEXP. The album Manning Fireworks came out last year. It's such a pleasure to hear these songs on KEXP today.
Coward cutting rubber mask. Please don't ask how I'm doing. Draining come from hotel showers and hoping for the hours to pass a little faster. Please don't laugh, only half of what I said was a joke. Every Catholic knows he could have been Pope. Kahlua shooters, DUI scooter with a rolling start on the hill, 'cause this morning's trying to kill me. This morning wants to kill me. And you know I love my TV, but all I really wanna see is see you need me. Yeah, you know I love my TV, but all I really wanna see is see you need me. See you need me. See you need me. See you need me. So you say I've got a funny face. Well, it makes me money. So you say I've wasted my life away. Well, I got a beach home up in Buffalo and a wristwatch that's a compass and a cell phone. And a wristwatch that tells me you're all alone. I'd still take your amazing I'd give all my money. And I'd still take your pretty face. 'Cause I got my houseboat docked at the Hippodrome, and a wristwatch that's a pocket knife, and a megaphone, and a wristwatch that tells me I'm on my own, and a wristwatch that tells me I'm on my own.
MJ Lenderman live on KEXP, songs from the album Manning Fireworks that came out last summer. Feels so great to hear those live on KEXP today. MJ Lenderman here with his band The Wind, and so wonderful to have them live in the KEXP studios sharing these songs with us today.
I call you rip-torn. The way you got tore up, passed out in your Lucky Charms. Lucky doesn't mean much. You need to drink some water. It'll kill the need to puke. You need to learn how to behave. Milkshakes and there's smoothies. You always lose me when you talk like that. But if you tap on the glass, the sharks might look at you. You're damned if they don't, and you're damned if they do.
That is Rip Torn from the album Manning Fireworks from MJ Lenderman, live on KEXP. Man, that fiddle sounded great. Good job, Landon.
Thank you. All right. One more. Knockin.
Jon says, or two.
Or two. Did I miss one? No, I don't think so. All right. We saw John Daly sing knocking on heaven's door. Heard calls coming from the rafters at the hardware store. They took my driver's license, but you still have yours, and you're all I need, babe. Yeah, you've heard that one before. You're all I need, babe. Simple, not much else is. Her love for me is real. She gives what she has to give. She gave me wings, but I caught blind, and I say I might be knocking on heaven's door tonight. Knock, 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 knocking.
MJ Lenderman live on KEXP, that awesome song called Knockin. I couldn't be more excited to have you here today. Thank you so much for that incredible performance.
Thanks for having us.
You are here today with your band, The Wind, and the creative community that you've surrounded yourself seems like such an important part and ever-present part of your journey, and you got to be having so much fun playing these songs with these friends.
Yeah, you're totally right. I'm really lucky to have all these great people around me, and we've known each other for a pretty long time, too, so we got to experience a lot of new things together, and it's been very fun.
Well, it seems like music's been a part of your life pretty much since you were born. You began playing guitar and piano at a young age. I heard you started playing music on your mom's laptop when maybe you were in grade school, and I heard that Guitar Hero was your first music teacher. And I'm wondering what role music played in your life growing up. It really feels like when I hear you talk in interviews that it was like a necessity. It's like food, water, fresh air, music.
Yeah, I guess it was always around. I guess like when I'd wake up in the morning, my dad would have music on in the house. There was always speakers in every room, so he could be listening to music whenever. So it's a thing. I guess I'm uncomfortable when it's quiet. I love having music on at all times, and I don't know why I love it so much, but it's really the only thing I'm interested in. I feel like people ask me about hobbies and things, and I don't like anything else.
Do you remember what your first show was when you chose the show, went out to see a live band play?
Well, my choice, that's harder to remember, I guess, but I feel like I remember my parents taking me to see the Dandy Warhols at a young age. I was too short to see anything, and I was pretty tired and wanted to leave.
I was going to ask how it made you feel, but there you go. Tired made you want to leave. That's one of my favorite bands.
Oh, yeah, they're great band.
Sounds like I'd want to hang out with your parents and go to shows. Well, during COVID lockdown, you had kind of the luxury to spend time just creating music and art and hanging out with nature and friends. And since then, between being in multiple bands, writing, recording, touring, the last few years has been a bit of a whirlwind for you. And I imagine it could have felt a little overwhelming balancing all of that. And I wonder if you're finding time now to balance that, as a couple of years have gone by. Have you been able to settle into a place that feels kind of grounding? Do you have a home base where you can land and kind of rest and recharge?
Yeah, kind of, almost. I've moved away from Asheville for the first time in my life, but I'm just down the road in the Triangle area. But yeah, I haven't had too much time off. I've been basically on tour for 3 years straight with both Wednesday and this band, but decided to take off the touring for the next Wednesday album, which is coming out tomorrow. But
woohoo!
So this will be my first actual break in about 3 years. I'm looking forward to it, But yeah, unfortunately, it means I do have to sacrifice some things that I enjoy doing.
Yeah, I mean, you say you're looking forward to the break, but if you don't have any other hobbies besides music, what do you do in that downtime?
TV.
I can relate.
Music, I don't know. I play guitar on the couch most of the time. Maybe I'll shoot some basketball sometimes, but...
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, you have a knack for writing sincere stories that have vivid details that really allow the listener to connect deeply. I mean, hands down, Manning Fireworks is by far the most listened to record for me over the past year, and it's still at the top of my rotation. I mean, I just feel like I'm never going to get tired of it. I don't want to embarrass you, but I feel like when I die, it's going to be a desert island disc for me. It's just so amazing. And while you draw from personal observations, these stories are not necessarily about you. So is writing something that you're always doing? Are you a journaler?
Not always. It comes and goes, I guess. I don't know really what it takes to get my brain into the place where I feel good about writing, but yeah, I'm grateful when it does happen, and I try to keep some sort of discipline, and reading helps, and just being attentive to my surroundings.
Do you carve out special time for writing, or is it just something you can do, pull out a notebook or pull out your phone or something and start writing things down?
Yeah, my experience over the past few years being on the road all the time, it's been more of a thing where I just pull out my phone if I think of something occasionally, but I'm not really going out of my way to try to write things.
Whatever you're doing, it works, man.
Well,
Keep it up. Well, in addition to these wonderful bandmates in the wind, you've worked with so many amazing artists, our girl Katie Crutchfield, Indigo D'Souza, and I heard that you did some instrumentation with Mavis Staples for an album that's coming out later this year. I mean, that had to be pretty amazing. What was it like to hang out with that incredible legend?
Well, yeah, so that was something that I would never have expected to happen in my life. The sessions themselves were actually remote, but I eventually did get to meet Mavis at Newport Folk Festival, and that was amazing. She's such a beam of light. I don't know how else to say it. I was smiling for like an hour after I met her, but my friend Brad Cook produced the record, and we've become pretty close over the last couple of years, and so yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just kind of around. He was letting me live with him last year, and I ended up with me playing some guitar and a little bit of drums on the record. And yeah, I'm super honored and grateful for the opportunity.
What a great opportunity. And I mentioned Katie a minute ago. I mean, you did a very popular duet with her. And I understand that when you went in, you thought you were just going to play a little guitar, and they totally tapped you for the whole record. And you had said in one interview it was the first time that you'd ever played with people that weren't super close friends. I mean, that must have just been a mind-blowing experience.
Yeah, it was. I had known Brad a little bit because he produced the last Indigo record that I played on. And but I had only met Katie once, and they asked me to come over to Brad's house in Durham, and I showed up, and it was just the two of them and me, and it worked out, and we have good creative chemistry. So yeah, that was such a great learning experience and rewarding process. I'm really proud to be a part of that.
And it sounds like you made a really great friendship there as well.
Yes, yeah. Katie and Brad and all those people have changed my life a lot.
Well, another person that you've made records with is Alex Farrar. You created Manning Fireworks at Drop of Sun Studios, which sounds like a really special place that fosters a sense of community. And I understand that it was made in bits and pieces over time, over a year. Do you feel like there were benefits in recording that way instead of like going into a studio and hunkering down and having no outside, distractions?
Yeah, definitely. On the benefit side, I think I'm a kind of person who is prone to do something once and not go back and edit it. If you check out my earlier records that are more lo-fi and stuff. So, in this record, because I had so much time in between sessions, like when I was on tour, I would be listening to the record, and I ended up rewriting a lot of the words and stuff so the songs ended up, being much better than what maybe they would have been if I didn't have as much time to reflect.
Well, that leads me to want to ask, you've been moving pretty quickly through different phases of your career, and assuming you want to be doing this for a while, I'm wondering if there are things you're trying to be mindful of as you navigate a career in music, and, what have you learned so far to sort of protect yourself and help you stay productive, working at your own pace and making sure this is something you can do for a long time if you want to. I hope you do.
Yeah, I would love to do this for a long time too, and something I think about mostly is just it's exciting that there's a big moment around me, I guess, but doesn't mean I have to seize on everything right now. And if I believe in myself and believe that I'm going to have a long career, then opportunities will show up down the road, but maybe they won't if I just burn out and never write a song again or something. So I try to be mindful of how much time I'm spending on the road and where my priorities are. I think for me, it's just continuing to make music that I feel good about.
That sounds like a great idea. And if it doesn't work out, you've always got TV and basketball.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for coming in today. It is really just such a pleasure to hear these songs live here in the KEXP studios. And I can't wait to hear and see more of you and see what you're up to next. But I'm not tired of this record yet, so keep it going.
Thank you.
It's MJ Lenderman live on KEXP. Thank you so much to the band for this incredible performance today. And thanks to all of our listeners and viewers. You make sessions like this possible. KEXP is listener powered. You can make a gift anytime at kexp.org and keep it all coming, keep it going. Great music discovery and more live sessions like this one. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll let you know every time we launch a new video. Once again, it's MJ Lenderman live on KEXP.
Thanks.
Discover new music at listener-powered kexp.org.